Hello, this is Gordon from Metaverse and Crypto. Welcome back to your weekly crypto market pulse covering the week from October 4th through the 10th. This week we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, which flirted with its all-time high. ETH tested key resistance and institutional movement surged in. Stick with me to the end. I'm going to give you three picks that I'm looking at and following. Again, not financial advice, just I'm watching these tokens, do your own research and try to get into it. So if you want to get into a market view, the total crypto market cap hovered around $4.17 trillion with a daily trading volume near 192 billion. Bitcoin dominance climbed to nearly 58%, and the fear and greed index is still sitting in the greed territory. Investors are hungry, so and charts are reflecting that. Now we've had a little bit of a drop off here in the last little bit today, so we've got to watch for that as well too. Seems like we tested that low in here around almost 116K for Bitcoin and get going forward. So what happened? Bitcoin spent the week consolidating just below its weekly high of $125,000. The structure remains bullish, and hopefully this pop off here. We've had a kind of went a little bit bearish, but I think we've hit the bottom here now. But again, just watch this one. If it drops down below, it could dump even further. But it seems like we're carrying up from here. Two major catalysts kind of drove the momentum. We had the IRS exempted unrealized Bitcoin gains from corporate tax filings, so this could be a game changer for Treasury adoption. And Walmart also announced that its One Pay app will support Bitcoin trading by year end. So that's it. We have, crypto is becoming more and more a reality as we go forward. So when we talk about Ethereum, what's going on with Ethereum? It tracked Bitcoin closely, hovering near 4.6K resistance zone and not breaking out yet. And then it still had signs of bullish until today's kind of drop off. So we do have to watch that. Samsung did partner with Coinbase to add added fuel to the fire, being crypto integration to the Galaxy's devices. And this is a big step forward for mobile adoption. So we're looking forward to that one on the ETH network. So and then what do we have on the alt side? So I got a few things that I've been looking at here as well. So the altcoin rotation was active this week, and there's a few things that were going forward. So one of them was Zcash. If you look at the market here, the 7-day chart we have open here, it trended up nicely for the week. Still held out through this drop off as well. So it had some strong upside momentum. So this is one I've been watching here as well. See what it does for the week. It had a good push up, so may not be the entry you're looking for here right now, but again, it's kind of holding in this channel here right now, and we'll see what it does. Lava Network was another one that had a good week as well. Trying to regain its high of around 17 cents. It pushed up here. This is a 7-day chart. It pushed up during the week here, midweek on the 8th and went forward with it, and it's kind of recovering and trending up again. So I've been watching this one as well. So a few other things that Pi Network seems to be range bound around 26 cents for those that were mining Pi. That's one there. And Solana and XRP saw some good volatility with XRP outperforming US dollar on several of the time frames as well. So again, here you see lots of volatility in Sol, and again the network's been moving there. And we discussed in my previous video, if you want to watch that one, about how Solana has an upgrade coming forward in the new year as well. So if you want to get into some details on that, check my other video around on that one. And here's XRP, not quite as volatile, but again, you see the kind of this one's been XRP's been trending down. So I'm not as bullish on this one, but maybe we'll watch and see what that one does as well. So it's been a selective breakout environment. So for momentum traders, and we're getting into the fourth quarter here. Everybody's hoping for that breakout, but you got to watch with the current trend here down. You want to make sure that it doesn't break down too far. Heard some talks of people talking about getting ready in case it does crash down. So you gotta watch that. But it seems like we've bottomed out here, and could be upside from here as well. So and part of that is what's going on this past week. So the institutional regulatory moves that happened. So the ETF frenzy continued. We had like 27 altcoin ETFs were filed this week, including proposals from Rex Shares, Osprey, Defiance, and the SEC remains slow, of course, to respond, but the pressure is mounting, and we have more and more of these coming forward. And we also had another piece of note, Tether and Anaphalia announced plans to tokenize $200 million in gold-backed treasuries. So that's a real-world asset tokenization at scale. And on the UK side, on the other side of the pond, for me, lawmakers debating and returning $7.24 billion in seized Bitcoin to fraud victims. So legal clarity is inching forward on this one. So there's, again, a lot of times the seized Bitcoin has been seized Bitcoin, and countries have just sold it off. This is one where they're looking at bringing it back. So um, What else do we have? We have infrastructure and adoption. Another thing that I mentioned, Walmart's One Pay app will support the Bitcoin and Ethereum trading by late 2025. That's 230 million customers with crypto in their pockets right on the app. So those that, as we gain more adoption, things like this, Walmart and having it in One Pay will just move forward. So that's supposed to be late 2025. We'll see if that happens on time. If it doesn't, and also the Trump family, World Liberty Financial, has initiated plans to tokenize $1.2 billion in real estate assets, and this legacy means moving forward with some assets and tokenized as well in that area. So furthermore, we want to get into a few other ones that that have fallen off, but where are they going and what are they doing? Um, you know, I'm personally watching again. So Render had a good run. It's an AI infrastructure with the demand surging. Render's decentralized GPU network could see increased traction. It migrated from Ethereum to Solana last year, improving scalability and lower fees. Render is increasing used in AI video generation and immersive content pipeline. So they're moving again more into that as we get more and more web AI content, and this makes it a backbone for creating, Web3 designs. And of course, it's already on here, and you can do the web payments. Clestia is the ticker on that one. As my second one that I've kind of been watching again here. So it's a modular blockchain that architecture is gaining attention. It has data availability layer is kind of a key player in this area. It bounced 23% off its all-time low and is showing signs of a bullish reversal. Let's see if I can pull that one up here for you as we talk about it a little bit here. And here we have the 1 month. So it came off and popped up, and now we have the decline here again today. So it's kind of lost all those gains as well. But again, still watching this one. It came off its all-time low. Celestia is becoming the go-to infrastructure for layer twos and sovereign chains. So it's critical for the next wave of blockchain scaling. So they have the technology behind this, and they could have a lot of movement as well. And if you're on the Solana chain, you know about Jupiter. It's the Solana DeFi ecosystem is expanding. The Jupiter aggregation and routing tools are becoming indispensable. It's launching its own stablecoin, JupUSD, backed by USD TB, and it's integrated across swaps, lendings, and perps. So the Jupiter Lend is actually rolling out a high LTV loans and institutional integration with 50% of the protocol fees used for Jupiter buybacks, which will create a strong loop back token for feedback for the token. So Jupiter is here. Let's see if we can check it out really quickly. I didn't have this one open, but over the month it's been down. But some of this, as they scale in their money and moving forward, they have the fees that go there. Again, when you're scaling up in the bull cycle, these dexes get a lot of use, and as the ecosystem develops, we get more and more money put in there. So I'm watching Jupiter again to see where it goes moving forward. So again, here's our big wrap up that we have. The key things we have. Bitcoin's resilience and institutional inflows are driving the bullish sentiment. Ethereum resistance zone is still a level to watch. It popped up there, so will we be able to break that 4600 that it was at? And the altcoin rotation seems to be alive, but be selective in the things that you're picking. So as we get this regulatory clarity and tokenization, it's accelerating and it's becoming more mainstream. Things will only get pushed around more and more by the big business as well. So, and then remember those the key points for Render, Celestia, and Jupiter, the three tokens that I've been watching. Again, not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research. So this has been the Crypto Market Pulse for October 4th through the 10th. Stay sharp and stay with it, and we'll see you next week on the update. This is Gordon for Metaverse and Crypto.